Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. So today we are going to be continuing in our series of chakras. And as many of you know, as my email said, we're going to be working on the chakra, which is the throat, this area, right? And so just a little review of chakras. They're basically energy centers that run up and down our bodies. There's many in our body. There's 7 main chakras. They start from the pelvic floor and work our way up. So this is the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. Yeah. So finding a nice comfortable way to be seated, and maybe not all the way back in your chair so that so that your back's not rounding and touching the back of your chair, but just gently lifting your heart and coming into a nice, gentle, straight spine, no strain or stress, trying to lift that spine up, just nice and relaxed. Good. And yeah, so we're going to concentrate on this side. So when we open up this chakra, this is about communication and speech and feeling heard, right? And weighing our words, right? Because it's important to be heard. It's important to speak our thoughts and our minds in a kind way. But we tend to over speak, I think sometimes. It's sort of like breathing. We need to slow our breath down and make our breath more mindful, as we also need to just be more mindful of what we say, right? What comes out of our mouth, because it can be hurtful or it can be exhausting, right? So let's just take a nice breath in and exhale it out. Feel your shoulders start to relax. Yeah. Another breath in and breathe it out with a sigh. Maybe we're going to just start to tap into our ujjayi breath. So it's a slight restriction of the back of your throat. And this time, as we breathe in, we're going to slowly breathe in through our nose and see if you can slowly, just a little bit, close your throat so you hear that breath, and then slowly breathe out. So let's just practice a couple of those together, breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. Yeah, and the more we practice that, the more it just becomes our nature and it slows our breath down. One more breath in here. And this time, as you breathe out, with that ujjayi breath, just allow your eyes to close. Feeling the body relax on the exhale breath. Good. And now to wake up that throat chakra, that Vishuddha chakra, we're going to practice a few long, nice, deep breaths. And on the exhale breath, we're going to hum the exhale breath out, right? So let's start with just bringing your hands, either one hand or both hands, one on top of each other, and just lightly touch your throat. Yeah, if you need to peek your eyes open to see what I mean, go ahead and close our eyes. Good, and just rest your arms onto your chest, relax your shoulders. Good, and we're not pressing into our throat at all. We're just touching our throat here so that we can feel the vibration. Good. So slowly breathe in through your nose all the way to the top. And as you exhale, exhale with a hum. Try to take that exhale breath as slow and long as you can. Relax the breath. And now we'll do 3 or 4 at our own pace. So just take off with taking a breath in all the way, fill up your lungs. And as you exhale, hum. Again, try to do it as slowly and as long as you can as you're exhaling and feeling that vibration in your throat, sides of your neck, upper chest. Yeah, waking up that chakra. Good. Couple more here. You can continue to keep your hands on the throat to feel that vibration, or you can just rest your hands on your lap. But just hum out that breath. This is also Actually, it awakens us a little bit, and it also at the same time relaxes us. Yeah, good. And one more. Mm. And just the next time you come to that exhale breath, you can just go ahead and relax your breath. Yeah. And just bring your awareness to that throat chakra. It's also really good for our thyroid area, our thymus gland area, just awakening that energy there and stabilizing it. Good. All right. And now on an inhale breath, slowly lift your shoulders up to your ears, just getting into our shoulders a little bit. And then stretch your shoulders back and melt your shoulders down. Let's just do a few circles with our shoulders, inhaling forward and up and exhaling back and down. Good. And through the whole practice, feel free to just practice this Ujjayi breath. Yeah. And relax the shoulders on the next exhale breath and just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it out. And now taking your palms of both of your hands, bringing them to the side of your rib cage and just um, sort of up and down, just massaging your side ribs up and down with your arms, your hands. This actually wakes up our respiratory system, really helps us to keep our lungs and our breath healthy. Every morning when you get up, I don't know, it just feels so good to do this. First thing out of bed, it just starts to awaken our body, starts to waken up. Yeah, good. And then relax your hands down onto your lap again. Good. Take a breath in. Just draw the top of your head gently up towards the sky. On an exhale breath, slowly drop your right ear to your right shoulder. All right. Now feel free to just gently flutter your eyes open. Good. Relax your left shoulder down. Good. And if it's available to you, take your right hand and just lay it onto the top of your head. Good. And then again, opening up this vagus nerve, the biggest nerve in our body, starting from our brain to our middle body. You're going to take your eyes and look up to the upper left corner of the room. Yeah. And breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths, each time exhaling a little bit longer than the inhale. Again, a little light Ujjayi breath here. Feel the body relax. Each exhale breath. Full inhale. Keep looking up to that upper right corner or left corner of the room. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, relax the body. Bring that right hand to the other side of your head. And on an inhale breath, just help to guide this bowling ball head of ours up to just neutral, right? This head, right, weighs 8 to 10 pounds. It's a lot of weight. 10-pound bag of sugar or flour, that's heavy. That's what our weight's doing. That's why we need to take care of our neck. Big breath in. Exhale, drop your left ear now. Just relax it and just let it go as far as it will. Maybe today it won't go very far. Just don't take it too far where it's uncomfortable. Good. And then if it's available and it's comfortable for you, take that left hand, float it onto the top of your head. Good. And then take your gaze up to the upper right corner of the room now. Just looking off to up to the side and breathe. Yeah. Relax that right shoulder. Big breaths here, a little bit of a Ujjayi breath, slight restriction of the back of your throat. Using Ujjayi breath naturally helps us to slow the breath down. In our society today, we breathe too much, actually, and we breathe too fast. So this helps us to regulate what's healthy breath. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, relax your body. Bring that hand to the other side of your head, that left hand, and slowly guide your head back up. Good. And just wiggle it out. Let's shake out our hands. Just shake out any of that tension. Yeah, head side to side. Good. Always continuing to breathe through the nose if that's available. And relax. Good. All right. So scooting a little bit more forward in our chair, we're going to bring our hands one on top of the other. And we're going to have them not laying on our chest, but a little bit away from our chest. And our elbows out to either side. So find whatever's comfortable for you as far as elbows, yes, and shoulders. Good. And then we're going to take a breath in and go over to the right, twisting at the waist. Exhale forward. Inhale over to the left. And exhale forward. Now we're just going to take it double time. So we're just going to inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Again, taking this nice and slow. Belly is tucked in a little bit because this could get a little bit tweaky on the back. Don't want that. So your belly is tucking in just gently to support that core. Inhale to one side, exhale. Today the music is going to be your breath. Listening to your breath. And then bring the body back to center. Relax your elbows down, clasp your hands, and just wiggle your hands out. Yeah, make them nice and loose. Good. And come back to the center. Take a breath in and exhale. Squeeze your fingers together. Squeeze your palms together. See how the color in your hands changes? The knuckles get kind of white. Tips of your fingers get that blood flow in there. Yeah, they get a little bit more red. Good. Just observing this beautiful machine that we have. And relax and shake it out. Good, good, good. Okay. So coming into, let's see, what do I want to do? Little legs wide. So we're going to bring our legs out wide. So scooting forward in your chair. We're situating your hips, even taking the flesh out from underneath your sit bones. Yeah. And just experiment today. We're looking down at your feet. We want those knees right above the heels, hands on our thighs. Good. And take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, just lean the body, press the belly forward with it, keeping the spine straight, head above the shoulders. Just come forward a little bit. Yeah, good. And then slowly start to rotate the body. Yeah. Just the upper body. Head is not involved in this. It's just sitting above our shoulders. And we're just going to start to do some nice rotations. Yeah. Good. Just one more. Inhaling as we go up, practicing that ujjayi breath, listening to that. Exhale forward. Next time the body pitches forward, just reverse, go the opposite direction. And close your eyes here and just feel what's going on in your body, in your hips, your inner thighs. Feel how you feel today. Each and every day, we feel differently. Sometimes we have a little tweak, sometimes not. Come forward, press down into your feet, and slowly bring the body back up. Okay, opening up our shoulders a little bit, keeping our legs wide here. We're gonna go forward, reaching with our shoulders. So we're gonna start with let's start with your right shoulder. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale, take that right shoulder and slowly stretch it down towards the left knee. Just as far, again, as is comfortable here. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up, straight back up. Take that left shoulder, have a little attitude there, and slowly stretch that left shoulder towards the right knee. And slowly press into your feet to come up. One more time, breath in. As you breathe out, reach that right shoulder forward and try to imagine it touching that left knee. And coming back up. Yes, and then now taking this left shoulder and reaching it towards the right knee. Ooh, getting a nice stretch in the shoulder. Slowly come back up. Good. All right, keeping our legs wide open if it's still comfortable for you. We're going to take your right hand onto your left thigh. Relax your left arm down. Square your chest to the front of the room. Turn your left palm out, pressing into your feet. So we're usually using our lower body when we're doing upper body things, right? It helps to balance it out and stabilize. Inhale, slowly reach that arm all the way up towards the sky, if that's available to you. Again, you can always cactus your arm here. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hold on to that thigh as you stretch up, and then just drop over to the right. Doesn't have to be far. Important thing here is to keep that left shoulder reaching back, not crunched forward here. Yeah, and you can even turn your gaze underneath that arm. Find your Ujjayi breath. Our breath gets us through so much. On an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up, and exhale. Just float it down gracefully, slowly. Yes, good. And bring body forward. Good. Shake it out, just wiggle it out. Other side, so left hand onto the right thigh, right arm down alongside the body. Flip the palm out and press into your feet to float your arm up. Again, this time I'm going to do today, I will also do cactus here, but you feel free to reach that up. I want you to know that there's these different options. You shouldn't be struggling through anything. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hold on to that right thigh as you stretch as tall as you can and lean over. Good. Again, just being mindful that that left shoulder is in line with the ear, in line with your neck, not too far forward. Good. Maybe look underneath that left arm, or right arm rather, and breathe. Belly's tucking in here. Toes are gently pressing into the floor. Whole body's involved, even in this just side bend here. Good. Make it feel nice. Ujjayi breath. And then slowly bring your body back up and exhale it out. Oh, yeah. And wiggle it out. Nice. Heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Coming into a little twist. We're going to get all 6 sides of our spine right now. Yes. So either crossing your right foot up in front of your left, or you can cross your leg if that's comfortable for you. Yes, as long as you can keep a nice straight spine here. I'm going to stay crossed at my ankle. Good. And then we're just going to bring your hands to the outside of this right thigh. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax the body. Grab onto that thigh. If you're crossed up here, it might be your forearm. Yeah. And then as you exhale again, just pivot at your waist. Maybe you even press into that left foot to help turn your waist, your body over to the right. And maybe you gently look over to the right with your head, getting into that neck and throat chakra, and breathe. Again, big breath. Try to see if you can gently fill up your belly as you breathe in. As you breathe out, relax, twist a little bit more. One more nice, long, slow, deep breath here. Bringing out our internal organs. Yeah. Good. And then relax the body completely. Slowly bring your body back forward. Uncross leg or ankle. Wiggle it out. Take a breath in. Reach those shoulders up to your ears. Yeah. Stretch the spine. Exhale. Relax. Other side. So either left foot in front of ankle or left crossed over. Good. Hands to either side of your thigh here. Nice straight spine, big breath in, exhale, relax, and press into that standing foot. Turn at your waist, more at your waist than your chest, right? So we turn at our chest, we could probably go further, but we want to get that wringing out of our internal organs here. And breathe. Nice big deep breaths. 2. And for 1. And then as you exhale your breath, relax the body. Slowly bring the body back forward and uncross. Okay, one more standing or seated pose here, and you can remain seated for the whole class, or I'll have an option to stand if you'd like. But we're going to do cat-cow with lion's breath. So lion's breath is the best breath to open up this throat chakra, right? Just get out our frustrations in a healthy way, not mean words, but just in a healthy way. So we're going to be practicing lion's breath, which is basically opening our mouth, sticking out our tongue and letting it out, right? So we're going to take a breath in. and exhale it out. Let's practice one lion's breath here. So take another big breath in. Open your mouth wide, stick out your tongue. Let it out. The beauty of Zoom classes, nobody can see us. We don't have to feel silly that somebody's going to think we look funny. Just going to let it rip, right? Just like a big lion. All right. Big breath in, lift the chest, slide the hands up, coming into a cow pose. And then as you exhale, stick out that tongue and roll the body forward into cat. Good. Inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, stick out that tongue and exhale it out. And let's do one more. Give it your all this time. Inhale, just come up, reach the shoulders back, stretch the heart open. Exhale. Let it out. And then slowly relax and just bring your body straight back up. Yeah, doesn't that feel good? Just to let it out, right? Yes, good way, functional way. Okay, coming to a stand, sliding your heels back, leaning forward. You can use your hands on your chair or your thighs. If you'd like to make your way up to a stand to do a few poses up here. Good, all right. And so we're gonna shake it out. Yes, just start to move however you like to move, right? Today, maybe you're feeling a little more tired, so you just kick opposite arm, opposite leg. Maybe you come into a little bit of a jog, shaking your hands, right? Yeah, maybe you come into a march. You just take it where you want to take it. Good. And then wherever you are, see if you can take it up a little bit. Yeah, just automatically getting our heart rate up. Getting that heart working, getting that heart pumping. So good for us in a healthy way. Nothing's uncomfortable. Maybe even a little faster. Go for it, go for it, go for it. And relax. Ha. Take a big breath in. Let's lion's breath it out. Yeah, good. All right. Maybe you do a little bit of a different pose. Maybe we start to move side to side here. Just swinging your arms side to side. Yeah. Good. Following that breath, don't ever stop breathing. If you feel like you can't take slow breath, slow down your body, right? You start that hyperventilating breath, that's not necessarily good for us for any length of time. Good. All right. And let's just come back to center. Good. Let's put a little bounce in our step and we can walk side to side here too. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah, just doing this few minutes of movement, so good for us. It's going to help to settle down our mind because we're just getting the body working, right? Getting all the tension built up in our body. One more. Inhale, exhale, and slowly come back to center. Good, good, good. All right, arms down alongside our body. Let's turn our body, our hands out to either side. And then inhale, slowly float your arms up. Relax your shoulders as your arms are coming up. You'll notice that as you start to raise the weight of your arms, the tendency is the shoulders to reach up. See if you can relax the shoulders down. Yes, let's just fly. So inhale up. Stretch up tall. Maybe you're in cactus. Maybe you're just here, just wherever your body is. And exhale, float it down. Good. Turn the palms out. Inhale up. Big breath in. Press into your feet. Stretch up tall. And exhale, float it down. Good. And now this time we're going to come halfway up, palms out. Halfway up. Good. We're going to bend our elbows, coming into cactus. And then we're going to slowly interlace your hands behind your head. Now, if you're seated, you're doing the same thing with your arms. Yeah, good. All right, once you have your hands behind your head, if that's available to you, yeah, if not, you can just be maybe fingertips on the back of your head, just to have your head stabilized a little bit. See if you can reach your elbows back. See if you can tuck your belly in, lift your chest, and look up. Good. Just laying your head into your hands. And now let's see if we can jut our low jaw forward. So lift your low jaw like you're pouting. So tuck it under that bottom lip, tuck it under onto the top of your lip, the top lip. Just getting a little more energy in this throat, a little more opening in the throat. And then relax your jaw back. Bring your head back forward. Slowly bring your elbows forward. Good, we know where we're going, probably here. And then inhale, stretch the back of your head up slightly as you lift your elbows, just as high as they'll go. Getting this nice stretch on the back of your neck, which is basically the back of your throat. Yeah, and breathe. Just make this feel so nice. Also great for that stretch on our side rib cage. Good. And then exhale. Just bring the elbows back forward, face forward. Gently fan your elbows back out. Unclasp your hands behind your head. We've been here a while, so make sure these shoulders are relaxed as you float your arm down. Good. Arms down. Good. And roll it out. Ooh, kick opposite arm, opposite leg. All right. I don't know if any of you remember the go-go dancers back in the 60s. We're going to do a little go-go dancer with our arms. I just think I was doing that this morning. I was like, this feels funny. This feels nice. All right. So we're just going to basically, with a nice bent elbow, you might want to scoot your chair out of the way here. And we're just going to roll one arm at a time. Back. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Just like we're doing this beautiful backstrokes, pretending we're in this nice warm lake, sun shining on our face, no worries in the world, and we're just backstroking, listening to the ducks and the geese and the birds. Yeah, good. One more round. Good. Yeah, and it reminded me of the go-go dancers, because remember they used to do that, bouncing their knees. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so coming to a little bit wider legs here. Yeah, I'm gonna slide my chair out. You keep yours right there. You can always hold on to it, right? So feet are at 2 and 10 o'clock. Good. And that means a little bit of an angle. Hands onto the inner thighs. And just slowly press your thighs back as you bend your knees. Just let's do a little litmus test of how our knees are feeling today. Good. Maybe you scoot your heels a little more forward. Tuck your tailbone down. Yeah, if it's lifting up, tuck it down. Hard to see in this frame. Reach your chest forward. And then just start to glide side to side. Good. Not a lot of weight in your hands, not putting any weight on your knees. Just glide side to side. See how that feels in your body. Good. Little glute work. Good. Now come back to center. Press down into your toes and slowly straighten the knees. Turn your left toes forward, your right toes out. Good. Draw your chest forward. Stretch your arms out to either side. We're going to come into warrior 2 here. Let's first lift our fingers. This is good for our upper back task work. Press your palms. Also liver cleanse, right? Press those palms to either side of the room. Don't forget to breathe. Big deep breath. Good. Exhale, relax. Bring your fingertips out. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly start to bend that right knee right above the heel. Yeah, if you feel like you want to have a wider stance, straighten the knee and either heel toe that back leg back a little bit. Yes, and then come back into your warrior 2 legs. Slowly turn your head to the right, looking over that right middle finger, and find your breath here. Let's gently lift the shoulders up, roll them back slightly, and melt them down. And relax those shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. And now we're going to turn our gaze forward. We're going to press into our right toes. Before we come out of this, we're going to come into reverse triangle. So we're gonna flip our right palm up, take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, you're gonna drop your back arm, lift that front right arm, and maybe even look up towards the ceiling. So both legs are straight. Yeah, lifting the chin up slightly. That's opening up this throat chakra. Find your breath. Again, belly button's tucking in slightly. Don't take it to where it's uncomfortable on any part of your body. Yeah, just breathe into all the rib cage, especially that right side rib cage. Yeah, and then exhale, just slowly float that right arm down to meet the left, relaxed, good. And then slowly bring that right toe in, and then just heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Your feet back together, shake it out, good. Let's straighten and elongate that spine. So just standing with feet hip distance apart, engage your kneecaps, engage your glute muscles, tuck your tailbone down, lift your shoulders up for mountain pose, roll your shoulders back, relax them down, palms just gently forward. Yeah, and just feel that nice stacked body, like a mountain that nobody can push you over. Yeah, stand in your place, stand in your truth, right? Okay, so it's gonna come to the other side now. So again, our wide stance here, good. And this time, right toes stay forward, left toes angle out to the side. Yeah, good, all right. And we're gonna stretch our arms out to either side here, chest is forward. Exhale very slowly, maybe you bend into that left knee. Again, adjust your stance if you feel like you want something a little wider, a little narrower. Good. And then gently turn your head over to that front middle left finger. Yes. And find your breath. So let's lift our shoulders up gently. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tuck your tailbone down towards the floor. Making sure that in that left foot, full weight is on the both outside and inside of the foot. Yes, not just the inside. And put a smile on your face. And find big, deep Ujjayi breath here. This is such a beautiful classic yoga pose, addressing so much. And it's challenging. Yes, it is. Let the breath help you to relax in it. All right. Now on an inhale breath, you're going to slowly straighten that left knee. Good. If you want to look forward here, you're going to flip the left palm up. Good. And on your next inhale breath, you're just going to reach that left arm up, drop that back arm, just let it rest on your thigh. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Yeah. Just opening up that throat. Yes, our words. Words are so important. Good. And exhale, slowly come out of the pose. Just float that left arm back down. Good. Turn your toes in and toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Yes, weighing our words. So important. It is important to speak, but mindfully, right? Shake it out. I always like this quote that there's a reason why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Yeah, listening more. Okay, so coming to the right side of our chair here, coming into a little bit of a balancing pose for us. All right, so feet are hip distance apart. We have our chair here. Again, if you're seated, you're just going to follow along with whatever you can do seated, and I'll cue you. All right, but basically just balancing here. So we're going to shift the weight. We're standing up. We're going to shift the weight to this left leg and just bring our right toe onto the floor. Good. And now, if you can lift the knee up, so if you're seated, you can grab behind your thigh to lift up that leg, because it's a little bit of a challenge. Let's just do a little rotation with our foot. I'm going to step back here a little bit so you can see my foot. Yeah. You can bring your hand onto your waist. If you want more of a challenge in any of the next couple poses we do, you can have full balance with hands on waist. Yeah, good. All right, and then relax and just rock that leg forward and back. So if you're seated, same thing, rocking that lower leg, just gently loosening this knee. The knee's nice and relaxed. Good. Getting into our joints here, getting some fluid in that knee. And now if you're standing, you can straighten the leg and do the whole leg, pivoting at the hip. If you're seated, you can just still do the lower leg or just take a break. Yeah, good. All right, now let's take a break here. Shake it out. Good. All right, we're going to do a little bit of some brain body work. Yeah. So again, back to standing, yeah, or sitting. Good. Weight into this right leg. And again, we're going to come either onto the ball of the foot, that right foot, or if it's available to you, it's a little bit more challenging here to lift this. And now we're going to take that right arm forward. Palm is in. Now let's come into a little fist except for our thumbs, like a thumbs up here. Any point in time you start to fatigue here, you float that foot down, right? Whether you're seated or standing. Actually lifting your knee up when you're seated is a lot more challenging, so you can stay on your toe. All right, looking at that thumb, the nail of your thumb, you're gonna slowly start to bring the thumb out to the side. Yeah, just follow the gaze. Again, for a challenge, you can put your hand on your waist, that left hand on your waist. Yeah. And then slowly bring it back forward, following the gaze, watching that thumb. Good. And release. Ha. Ooh, that's a challenge standing with that leg up, right? Good. All right, we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So sliding over to the other side. Good. All right, wiggle out the hips. I feel like we need a little hip opener. So if you're standing, you're going to soften your knees and do some little hip circles. If you're seated, you're going to rotate your upper body. Yeah. And you can do wide legs or just legs forward if you're seated. Good. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. Nice. Good. And come back to center. Feet back to that hip distance apart. Okay. So again, doing whatever serves your body. So weight now in the right leg, bending the left knee. This is perfectly fine because literally there's about 90% of weights in this leg, even if you're on your toe, right? So you can either stay here and move your leg around, or you can float that foot up and just do some circles. Again, if you're seated, you're just, grabbing that thigh with your hands to help. Tucking our belly in, and then reverse other direction, nice and mindfully. And now pendulum swinging that lower leg. Good. Smiling. Again, you can always have both hands on hips if you want that challenge. And now a real challenge is both hands on hips and the whole lower leg. Or you can grab onto that chair. And if you fall out like I just did, just come back in. So pivoting at the hip. Yeah, this dead weight in our joints is really good for lubricating the joints. Good. And let's just come back to take a break. Yes, shake it out. All right, now we're going to do our little thumb balance thing here. So again, weight into that right leg, bending the left knee, because either you stay on the ball of your foot here, yeah, or you can lift it up. Tuck the belly in, engage the standing leg if you're standing. If you're seated, again, you can just have the toe on the floor. Thumb comes forward. Yes, good. And then just slowly, it's hard to go slow in this one, but just slowly look at a spot on your thumb and take it out to the side. So the focus is on the thumbnail. You're just, everything behind it is just in your peripheral. And then slowly bring that thumb back forward. Good. And release. Nice. Okay. Shaking it out again, wiggling those hips. Let's just do our go-go dancer again, but let's bounce our knees. So let's just come back to inhale, exhale, in, X, or you can get some sort of little dance move going on here. Yeah, yoga is definitely not serious. It is playful. Our true nature is playful. Yeah. Next time I'll get some Beatle music on and we can dance. Okay, relax, kick it out, smile it off. All right, coming into opening up this throat chakra, the whole front of the body. We're gonna come into our skier pose first. Beautiful day on the slopes, right? Little bounce, a little bend in the knees, arms down alongside the body. Just start to glide your arms back. you'll feel your chest automatically start to lift. And then you're going to look up to the ceiling. Good. And then just stretch your arms as far back as they'll go. Press your spine forward, your belly forward, and breathe, opening up this big front, the whole front of your body. Yeah, this is even good core work. For 2, for 1, relax, slowly drop your head and just slowly come out of the pose. And roll the shoulders out and do a little twist now. This is dance moves today. Kate's dance moves. Yeah. All right, it's also a way to communicate, right? Moving our body. Okay, so coming into a nice back bend here. So we're gonna take your hands, fingers down, and bring them, if you can, to the back of your sacrum here. Yeah, maybe up a little bit higher in that waist area, getting into those kidneys right here, adrenals. Yeah, good. All right, and if that's not comfortable for you on your shoulders, just finding maybe you just interlace your fingers behind your back. Yeah, good. So if you have your back supported here with your hands, let's try to relax the shoulders. If you're seated in this pose, maybe grabbing onto the back of your chair somewhere is really nice. It gives you some really nice support. Good. And now we're all gonna just lift our chest and look up. Good. All right. Take a big breath in. If you're standing in camel, you have your hands on your back. As you exhale, you're gonna just gently press your hips forward with your hands. Again, just as much as is comfortable. And gently reach your elbows back just to get a nice stretch. So there's a little bit of a challenge here. Nothing should be uncomfortable. Find your big breath. Yeah. So whether you're seated or standing, lifting that chin, just lifting the chest, opening up that throat. Good. One more breath. And as you exhale, slowly come out of the pose. Hips slide back, slide your hands down off your back, and just relax. Good. Shake it out. Good. All right, let's just bring our hands and place them onto our upper chest here. Good. And if it's available to you, let's just close our eyes. So just reminding ourselves about how we speak, right? And there's 4 gates of speech. So before we are spewing words out of our mouth, maybe we reflect on the fact that are they truthful? And are these words kind? And are they necessary? And is this the right time? Yes. Are they truthful, kind, necessary, and is this the right time? Something to contemplate. And gently flutter the eyes open as you close them and relax the arms down. Yeah, 4 gates of speech. If each and every word that came out of our mouth got through those 4 gates, that would be beneficial to ourselves and the world. Good. Okay, so coming into final standing pose here. If you're standing here, getting our heart to get a little workout in. Coming into chair pose. So you can have your fingertips on your chair, or you can simply just start to send your hips back. Yeah, you can have your hands on your thighs if that feels better. So just start to reach your hips towards the back wall. Good. If you're seated, we're going to join you here, right? You're going to just have your hands on your thighs. Good. On an inhale breath, we're all going to lift. Here's where we get into this throat chakra. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Good. And maybe if it's available to you, you can float your arms forward and up, looking to the upper corner where the ceiling meets the wall, and breathe. Nice big breath here. If you're seated, maybe you pitch your body forward slightly and do the same thing we're doing with our arms, just reaching them up. Yeah, so that spine is pressing forward slightly, chest is pressing forward. and you're breathing. And if you're standing, each time you exhale, maybe you spit your hips back just a little bit more. Just play with it and take it to the edge. Smile on the face. Breathe. 2. Breathe. 1. And slowly make your way out. Just float your arms down if you extended your arms up. Good. Grab onto the chair or your thighs. Look down at the floor. Press into your toes. Slowly straighten your knees. And once your knees are straight, then you lift your head up. Good. And relax. Very nice, everyone. Good job. Yes. All right. We're going to come back to our chairs now. Meet on our seats. Good. Okay. We are still sitting at the front of our chair here. Good. Let's just wiggle it out. We're going to come into eagle pose now. We're going to squeeze out lots of toxins, good for our lymphatic system. So as we started earlier when we were seated, options here are either going to be crossing your right foot over the left or crossing your legs. You decide which is more comfortable for you. Good. And now we're going to float our arms forward. Let's bring our hands flat, lift our fingers up, and just rock our fingers side to side. Get nice and stretchy. Saying hello to everybody. Good. Come back to center. Now bring the palms to face each other. And now we're going to slowly bend at our elbows, coming into a little goal post here. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale it out, just relax. See if you can slowly start to close your upper arms. Maybe the palms touch. Maybe the arms and elbows touch. Yeah, lift your elbows up a little bit higher and relax. Now, if it's available to you, see if you can take your left elbow to the inside of the right elbow. And if that's not working for you, if that's not feeling good on your shoulders, you're just gonna give yourself a hug here. Just put your hands on your shoulders, give yourself a hug. And if you're doing this on your shoulders, curl your hands as far back onto your shoulder blades as you can. So you're either here or you're here. Yes. Let's all lift our elbows up. Yeah, feel that stretch on your back. Yeah, especially that middle back. That's a hard place to get to. Yeah, that middle spine, thoracic spine. And then as you exhale, relax your elbows onto your chest, drop your head, and just let your body bow forward wherever it wants to go. Good. If you're having your hands up, you can actually bring your fingers into your palm, right? So these right fingers into your left palm. Good. Take a breath here, close your eyes, and as you exhale, gently squeeze your arms together, squeeze your legs together. See if you can squeeze your pelvic floor muscles up towards the sky, up off the chair, and keep breathing as you're gently squeezing. Yes. So the squeeze is gentle, nothing uncomfortable. And keep breathing. Yes, big breath as you breathe in. Feel your chest rise, your arms move with the chest. Yeah, up and back, up and back. Good. Squeeze a little bit tighter, give it your all, even your face, and then exhale and relax. Good. And slowly press into your standing left foot. Slowly lift your head up and slowly start to untie your hands. And as you reach the elbows up and arms a little bit up towards the sky, make it just a nice little graceful half moon or like a flower, like you're opening up. Yeah. And then once arms are gently out to either side, relax the shoulders. Just float your shoulders, your arms gracefully down. Ooh, yeah. And just wiggle it out. Uncross the legs. Good. Shake it out. Good. And we're just going to go to the other side. So again, really good for our lymph nodes that are underneath our arms and into our inside of our legs. Good. And it's helping our immune system. Good. Okay. So other side. Left either ankle over or left leg over. Yes, either one. I'll remain here. And we're going to float your arms forward. Good. And we're going to just bend at the elbows. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just bring your palms together. Maybe you start to bring your arms and elbows together. Yeah, good. And if it's available to you, you're going to take that left elbow into the inside of the right. Yeah, fingers up. Or again, you're just going to hug yourself and crawl your hands to the back. So you're just the opposite arms now on top. Good. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Good. Maybe even lift the chin. Get a nice tall spine. And exhale, relax, and just drop your head and just let your body bow forward wherever it lies, wherever it lands. Yeah. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your body. Give yourself the biggest hug or squeeze your arms together. Lift your pelvic floor muscles up. Tuck your belly in. Squeeze your face. Yeah, it's like we're a dish rag and we're wringing out all that stale, yucky, dirty water. Just let it drain out. Yeah. And breathe as you're doing this. This is easy to stop breathing. Keep breathing. To squeeze a little bit tighter. Squeeze everything. And then exhale, relax it all. Good. And slowly lift your head back up. Slowly float your elbows up, and as they come up, just unfold your arms into this beautiful, graceful flower that we are. Yeah. And slowly relax the shoulders as you relax the arms, float them towards the floor. Good. Nice. And uncross. All right. So let's scoot back into our chair. So bring the body forward and scoot your hips, your glutes, all the way to the very back of your chair so that we have nice back support. We're going to do one face exercise here I talked about, these little jowls. I was talking about those today to a friend. Anyway, so we're going to basically make a smile and an O with our face, exaggerating. Again, we're by ourselves, nobody's watching us, nobody can see us, so go for it, right? So come to a smile on your face, and then cover your teeth with your lips and make a big exaggerated O. And then smile and O. It's hard to talk. Smile and O. Pressing those lips to cover your teeth. Smile, O. O. And now coming to that O, you're going to take your finger, put it on your chin, and then look up and smile as you gently press your low chin back. And relax. Wasn't that funny? Okay. Ha, nice work, everybody, today. Hopefully we're opening up this whole communication center of ours so that we can be thoughtful in what we say. All right, take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow your eyes to close. Again, contemplating our 4 gates of speech. As we speak our words, are they truthful? Are they kind? Are they necessary? And is it the right time? Let's take a nice slow breath in through our nose, and as you exhale, as slow and long as you can, hum the breath out. Relax. Let's do one more just like that. Taking a nice long deep breath in. Exhale it out. Relax the breath. And now let go of all of your efforts. Just let all the wonderful work you just did just solidify and settle in to your body. simply relax. Relaxing your whole body now, just for these next few minutes. From your toes, your legs, hips, all of your internal organs, your arms, shoulders, your neck and throat, head. And just put a gentle smile on your face. And feel the body relax, head to toe. And be aware of your thoughts. And if there are any, just let your thoughts swirl around and float away, just like passing clouds. Just let them be, observe them, and watch them float away. Relax the whole body now. And just for these next couple of minutes, just be here. Relax the body. Bring your awareness now to how you feel. And take a gentle breath in and let it go with a sigh. Begin to become aware of your environment. Sounds around you. Become aware of your body and gently begin to move your body. Wiggling toes and fingers, swaying the body side to side. And coming back to center, take a gentle breath in and just gently hum it out. Just as if you tasted something delicious and it's so good. Yeah. And then gently float your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position. Place them onto your upper chest, near your throat, your thumbs. Again, reminding ourselves in anything that we speak, is it truth? Is it kind? Is it necessary? This is the right time. So take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your forehead towards your fingertips. Fingertips, maybe rest your chin on your fingertips. Yeah. And closing practice today with this. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Mother Teresa. When you feel ready and complete and at your own pace, feel free to remain here as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, begin to flutter the eyes open gently, lifting your head up. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself. For as we take care of ourselves, we take care of the world. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.